Hey everybody, Dan here for Comic Frontline, and it is time for our comic book haul. As I've mentioned, I kind of went over to mail order as of recently, and kind of went more into trades. So that's going to be reflected here. Good amount of stuff. Did go to a comic store as well, picked up a couple things. I'll be showing you that, as well as something from a local retailer. All right, so let's start out. Danger Club, Volume 2. Rebirth. I have Volume 1. I might have read Volume 1 in single issues. But again, switching over to trades, I found myself with the trade of... I might even have a couple of these issues. But overall, I think maybe on the last one or two, I think I did skip them knowing that I was making a switch to trades. Did seem like a good series from the issues that I read. It is by Image Comics, and I think it's a pretty good quality. Justice Inc. Okay, the trade paperback of that series, coupling the Avenger, the Shadow, and Doc Savage, pulp characters, as they are known. And I've liked these characters pretty much in different incarnations here and there. So I had an interest in it and picked it up. I believe it was for a good price, so sometimes that will be a motivator if you have some interest in something. All right, Fantastic Four. Again, I was buying issues of this. I believe somewhere along the lines of this trade is where I stopped with single issues. So I was happy to see this trade come out. The end is forever. Forever. Very clever. All right. Deathstroke. I didn't pick up any issues of this because I knew I was going into trades. And DC does seem to bring their trades out a little quicker than Marvel. So I had already switched over to trades when this started up. Tony S. Daniel doing the art, which is a big draw for me. And yeah, like I said, I knew I was going to get in trade, and here it is. All right. Captain America and the Mighty Avengers, open for business. Okay, this is the initial run of the Avengers where Sam Wilson becomes Captain America. And I did notice flipping through this, they had a couple artists. One I had pointed out in Batman Beyond Universe as being a new artist that I was particularly jazzed about. Let's see. I think it was Iban Suelo, but trying to find where the credits are here. Because they have two artists throughout this volume. Here we go. Luke Ross does certain issues, and Iban Suelo does other issues. Luke Ross, he's good. It's not like it's not bad, but just nothing I particularly get excited about. Iban Suelo, I really liked his work in Batman Beyond Universe. A little less so, I'm thinking, most likely due to the inkers in this. The later issues, I think they found a better inker for him, or the inker finally adapted to his style. His initial issue in this wasn't so hot on. I'll give credit to the writer as well, Al Ewing. I haven't read it, so can't give him a lot of credit yet, but who knows. All right. Movies coming out. Again, I knew I was going to get this in trade, so I didn't pick up any issues. Ant-Man. Second Chance Man. All right. So, I believe it's Scott Lang. Not Hank Pym, of course, I know that much, but I believe it's Scott Lang on this one. And yeah, I'm looking forward to the movie, so I guess maybe even after the movie I'll get more pumped up to read that. Again, another book I was not picking up, Spider-Woman. Greg Land doing the art, I like his work. So, didn't pick up any issues. Picked it up like this. I have all these issues But I liked, again, the idea of having a trade of the new Teen Titans, getting all those early issues in a trade, along with the DC Comics Presents that first showed they first debuted in there, the new Teen Titans. I had that issue as well. But again, I liked the idea of having this in a handy trade. All right. Unity number 19. I picked up this single issue because I really like Jose Luis's art, and he did the art in this. I don't think I ordered subsequent issues, and most likely because I believe I will get a trade of that. They will trade that. Hopefully it'll start out right when Jose Luis starts out that particular trade. Same thing goes for Squadron Sinister. Really liked Carlos Pacheco's art. Even more so in the beginning when he was coupled with, trying to remember the inker's name, because the inker started drawing Action Comics at some point, and you could see that art looked more like their collaboration than Pacheco solo. So Pacheco, I don't know if he had a falling out or something, but he hasn't been working with that inker anymore, and you could see a change in quality. But again, I'll probably pick up the rest of this in trade. Yeah, I don't pick up Injustice Gods Among Us. This is issue 3. Picked it up for the Tom Rainey cover. Tom Rainey, one of the best artists out there at the moment. So his cover was enough to get me to order this. Gold Digger, number 222. Always love Gold Digger. So I had to pick this up. I flipped through this at a comic store. I wasn't too jazzed about it. But Art Adams doing the cover. Worth the price of admission right there. Years of Future Past, number 1. Art Adams cover. Oh, I picked up this. The Hero. I believe it was a good price, and I must have read up on it a little bit before ordering. Thought it looked interesting, and I picked it up. All right. Now, going to the comic shop visit. Longtime fan of Rob Liefeld, and I didn't even know this really had come out. It's actually in the same way that they revamped Prophet and Glory. Apparently they did something with Supreme. So this book right here, again, is a follow-up to Rob's Supreme title, which of course had Alan Moore at one point, various top-notch creators working on it. So I was interested to see that. This was an interesting find that they had at the store. I've made some rave comments about Copra by Michel Fife, and prior to that he had this book Vegas. So apparently he reprinted some of these. This one I see on the back is numbered 194 out of 300. So I guess he did a limited run of these. Put it back on the shelves. So that's pretty cool. And although I wasn't on the Comic Frontline panel, I'm a big fan of David Finch. I was able to find this on eBay. I had been looking around for this DVD. Professional Comic Book Illustration Techniques. I'm always down for some drawing DVDs. I already had a couple that were a gift. This one's about the hands and feet. This one's about the body. Somewhere in here I have the one about drawing the head. And I wanted to either start or finish with this. It looks like this might be more of a finish, because it says professional techniques. So I'll look forward to that series. And again, at a local retailer, I must have caught the eBay guy slipping. He must not have gotten to the store today, because not so hard to find, you can see this pretty much anywhere, is the anti-venom. But somewhat difficult to find, I guess maybe because of the Netflix series or something, is Daredevil. Who I don't even really need, being that he came out before in Marvel Legends, but I in fact do need, because of this arm and I guess some of these pieces here, that's the only way you can make this Hobgoblin, who Jay of Comic Frontline pointed out which Hobgoblin he was in the comments of a previous video, where I was going over the fact that I couldn't find Daredevil. But again, you needed these figures right here, each of them, to build up this Hobgoblin. These two figures were my last ones that I was looking for. So now I will be able to build a Hobgoblin, and I'm way behind on making Build-A-Figure videos, but I have to get to that, along with a couple Marvel Legends Build-A-Figures. But that's going to do it for this haul. You can subscribe to my own channel, Argo Comics, ARGO Comics, on YouTube, and you can keep coming back to Comic Frontline for all your comics news, reviews, and entertainment.